Okay, back to our video clips on how to successfully use Diigo as a research tool and collaborative tool, as well as a place to share and connect with others in terms of resources and so forth. And during this clip, I want to talk a little bit about the tools that are available in terms of uploading your Diigo toolbar or your Diigolet to your internet browser. I'll share with you my Google Chrome extension of how I use that in order to bookmark my resources, and then actually take you through the process of bookmarking, highlighting, and sticky notes. And so, the first thing you know is, as we're here in my library, once I immediately log in, this is um, the the actual interface. Now, what I've done is I've actually put I've actually bookmarked my library on the my Internet Explorer, but this was prior to me uploading the Diigo toolbar. So really, this right here is a moot point because then I can access all of my Diigo features from the Diigo toolbar, which I'll show you right now how to load to your computer. When you click on Tools, it's going to ask you to, you can look over here to the left. You can look at the Diigo extensions for Chrome. You can actually use a specific Diigolet, which allows you to bookmark in time, and you have to keep reusing that each time that you upload your to your browser. But you would want to install your Diigo toolbar, and I'm not going to do that because I've already actually installed it. But when you install it, it's going to ask you to run it, and then it's probably going to go through some verifications for you. So you just keep saying yes or okay. But once you have your Diigo toolbar uploaded, it will automatically appear here in your browser. You can see this is an Internet Explorer. You'll be able to open up your Diigo sidebar, which is a pretty neat feature that allows you to look at your most latest. You can see your actual library posted here of your most recent bookmarks. You can search your list. You can actually search for to plug in specific tags. And so forth. So that's what makes me putting my library here bookmarked to my menu bar. Just doesn't seem to be quite needed. So anyway, as you look here, you've got the ability to bookmark any resource that you choose. So if I wanted to bookmark this particular page itself, I would simply click on, let me do that again. I would simply click on bookmark, and my bookmark page comes up. The title will be here. I can write a description if I choose to, and I can write my tags, Diigo. I can do and so forth. I could use some of the recommended ones that they give as well, Web 2.0. And then underneath more options is where you can either I can send this to Twitter, I can read it later, I can share to a group, and if I click on share to a group, it's actually going to open up a place for me to share to all of the groups that I've either created or all of the groups that I belong to. And so I could share Diigo in education here, and then of course I can hit save and send, and then that will automatically take me to my bookmark, to my library. And so I'm going to show you how I would do that using Google Chrome, because that's mainly my tool of choice, is the extension that's added in Chrome. And simply, if I wanted to go and get my extensions, I would click on the little menu box over here that asks me to then look at my tools, and then I go to my extensions, and then of course I have all the extensions that I used. Here's my Diigo bookmark archive. So if I wanted to search for, you can't see it in the screen itself, but it's at the very bottom. It says get more extensions. Alright, but I don't need to do that since I already have the Google Chrome extension already there. So let me go back to my library. So if I wanted to, let's say that I wanted to search for Diigo in the classroom, and I wanted to find some some resources on Diigo. I could, let's see, I'm going to go to the connected classroom here, digging Diigo, and I wanted to actually bookmark this resource. And so what I would do is I would come up here to my Google Chrome extension and click on the D. Okay, and you can see just by as I scroll down through here, several folks have already highlighted, several folks have already indicated with sticky notes. You can see here as this person has I think this particular note was they're just testing out the sticky note feature. You can see the highlighted here. Now this is called a floating sticky here, these the two ones that you see here. Right up here, this person here created just a specific highlight, and then if they choose to, they can add a sticky to that particular highlight, and I'll show you how to do that here in just 2 seconds. But if I wanted to bookmark this, I would simply choose bookmark, and then I would leave the title as is. I could write a description, and then of course my tag will be Diigo, and let's see, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do Web 202, and then let's do Web 2.0 tools, and then I can send this to a group. So I'm going to do Diigo in education. Alright, and then I simply save my bookmark, and so you can see that the once it changes to red, you notice that it is bookmarked, and then once it has the little red flag up here, you know that it's bookmarked. So if I go back to my library here, there we go, and then I'm going to refresh it. Oh, nope, there it is. And the connected classroom was posted here. And so you can see now if I wanted to go back to and I wanted to either edit my bookmark or delete the bookmark, I could, or if I wanted to share it. But if I click on the page again and open it up, and let's say there's a particular I want to begin highlighting, or I want to begin creating sticky notes, as you saw earlier in the previous when the article came up earlier, and let's say that I want to add you know, as I clicked on my Diigo extension, you can see now that the highlights come up. But let's say that I want to add a sticky, okay, and so I would simply click on add a sticky. Where did it go? Okay. Okay, so I put something kind of simple as that, and I want to send this specific sticky to the group EdTech Talk, is where it was initially. Sorry for my Twitter notifications there. And then I could simply click post, and then it would add that sticky. And so one of the key features, and one of the cool features that I've done with using stickies with groups is, like in this particular, this person says just testing out the sticky note, but over here says that this is called unintentional social networking, or no effort social networking, and so this person gave a comment. When you share these out publicly, then the people that you post to that group have access to these stickies, and then can make comments, can provide discussions back and forth, and so you can carry on a kind of a rich, pretty deep, dynamic conversation with the people who first started the sticky note. And so if I wanted to highlight, I could simply choose the highlighting button here and choose yellow, blue, or green, and then I can highlight that, and then the sticky notes as well as the highlights would then also appear underneath the actual bookmark in the my library feature. So that's pretty much how to bookmark, to highlight, to use sticky notes, and to upload your Diigo toolbar. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you're digging Diigo.